welcome to a week at sea, a work week at sea, kind of. I am here on a cruise ship on Virgin for my second time. I was on a Virgin cruise December, January, earlier this year, and I loved it. And my friend Nina, who owns a company called Sidewalker Daily, she announced that she's hosting basically a creator conference at sea on Virgin Voyages, and I was like, yes, please. I would love to attend. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting week. I actually am going to be working this week as much as I can within reason. Like, it's going to be a bit of a mix of fun and work. I have a lot of stuff that I need to do and want to do and have been wanting like a meeting-free week to be able to do. So I will be vlogging and sharing what I'm working on, but I will also be vlogging the conference and the fun stuff. So we'll see how long this vlog is. We'll see how much of it becomes business versus play, but it should be a fun week. It is Sunday. I just got on. I ran to the galley and grabbed my first meal of the day. I got a delicious vegan butternut squash soup and a salad from the salad place. My stomach hurts. I think the tofu has gluten in it. I think that's why. They are very good about allergies here on Virgin. I just didn't tell them and whatever. Anyway, I'm going to have one of my ginger chews, which I brought for motion sickness in case I get any. I have like a whole pharmacy here. I've got to check into my muster station. It's a safety thing in about an hour. So I'm going to unpack a little bit. I think I'm going to take a shower. And if I have some time, I'm going to lay down. It's a lot to pack into like an hour, but I'm going to see what I can do. And I'll show you a very quick little mini room tour. It's very cute. Everything I need. I got to do a little unboxing. They gave a little gift. How cute. A little bag. Mirror. Closet. And my bathroom is already a mess. All right, let's get to unpacking. I kind of missed the opportunity to shower before the muster drill, so I'm gonna just do that first, which starts in like 8 minutes. So I'm gonna run down there now, then come back, shower, change, get ready, because I think they're having like a welcome party for Creator Wave around, I want to say it's around 5. But let's do a little unbagging. First, we've got this gorgeous tote. Love it. This is just my room number. I'm staying in 1107A, in case you're curious. I'm on the Valiant Lady this time. I was on Scarlet Lady last time, but they're laid out exactly the same. Water bottle. Fun fact about Virgin is they do not sell any water bottles, like disposable things. They have a goal of being carbon neutral. Very cute. Very nice. They really sprung for the cute stuff. Thanks, Nina. Pens. And some Sunbum stuff, which is awesome. Oh, and mints. This is a great thing to put in conference bags because when you're meeting people, I brought gum, but yeah, you know, sometimes it's like, ooh, that breath is kicking. And then there's also a scavenger hunt. But yeah, I did bring sunscreen, but it's not very good. It's like the dollar section mini one. So this stuff is the good stuff. I'm very excited about that. Yay! All right. I almost just said good morning, and it's literally 8 p.m. But I realize I have not talked like face to camera to you all day. And it's 8 p.m. I'm getting ready for my dinner reservation at 8:30, so it's gonna be a little bit rushed. I was just laying in bed, I was talking to my friend, I don't know what happened. The day just went by, but today's been a busy day. So today was the first official day of the Creator Wave programming, which is kind of the whole reason I'm here. It's like a conference for creators at sea, essentially. Yeah, it was the first day of the like conference basically, which was it was really, really fun. There were a few sessions today. One was on contract negotiation, which was really cool because I think as content creators and also like as freelancers, I know a lot of you are. It's like sometimes it's just helpful just to hear what other people are doing, because I know in my brain that I should be pushing back on some of these contract terms and things like that, but it's like, oh, well, I have it in my head that other creators will just do it for cheaper and not push back and be a pleasure to work with. And so therefore I should never push back. And so I think it's important that we have these conversations and, you know, just encourage each other to stand up for ourselves. So that was a really good session. There was a session by this husband and wife duo, Sandy and Jimmy, and they were talking about short form content, which was super helpful because, as a lot of you know, I do not really do a lot of short form first content. I do a lot of repurposing and stuff. Even that, though, not as much as I should. But yeah, so that was really good. Really got the wheels a-turning. And then a photographer, Michael Moretti, he was just kind of talking about how to take really high quality professional photos. It was a good day. So I told you guys, I think that one of the big reasons I'm here is because my friend Nina, it's her company, Sidewalker Daily, who is putting this on. And it's their first ever in-person retreat. Nina and I have been friends for a few years now. We kind of started masterminding, maybe it was like 2021 or 2022. And she's one of my like business accountability people. Whenever I tell you, oh, I just got off a mastermind, or, you know, got to run this by my business besties, like she's one of them. And it's honestly so cool. Like this is kind of outside of Ryan, who you guys probably know if you watch the vlogs regularly. Outside of Ryan, she's probably this like the only time I've really been able to see one of my biz besties like in action and like in their like element. And I was just telling her in the hallway, I was like, I'm so proud of you. And it seems so smooth. Like there's always a crisis, you know, when you plan an event, like something always goes wrong, but you couldn't tell, you know, it just is going off so seamlessly from the attendee view. So I'm just really proud of her. And you all know that that is something that is really such a superpower in business, I think, is having a support system, having other entrepreneurs that you can lean on and reach out to for support. And she's definitely one of them. So I'm really proud of her. Last night we went to Pink Agave as a group of like 60. So I sat at a table of about 10 or 15 people and it was so fun. I met so many amazing people, but honestly, I'm an introvert. And like, I don't want to burn out by the end of this. This is only the first official like full day. So I'm going to do a solo dinner. And it was one of the restaurants that actually was not booked for any group dinners, which is Test Kitchen. And that is actually my favorite restaurant on the entire ship. So I was like, oh, I gotta go by myself at some point. So I'll take you along. It's an experimental eatery, multi-courses. So they bring out, you know, different dishes for every course. And I decided to get dressed up a little. Honestly, just because I found this outfit. My friend Allie was like, you need to get that. It looks so good on you. I feel like I need to tie it a little tighter up here, though. Yeah, that's the issue. Also, all the girls in the WhatsApp, we have a WhatsApp group for this event, and they're all talking about some club night tonight. Like, I guess there's like a theme night happening in the club on the ship tonight. So I might stop by there after dinner. So let me get my life together. I've got about 10 minutes to get everything ready. Gotta fix this hair somehow. It is so dang humid out. I don't think there is any fixing the hair, but we're gonna try. Good morning. I think the camera is gonna fog up, but hi, happy Tuesday. It's the second full day on the ship. We're actually stopping in Costa Maya, Mexico today. I'm staying on the ship though. I am going to do a spa day and get a little bit of work done. So I actually, yesterday during the conference, I started working on my to-do list for the week. One of the big things that I didn't fully complete is a proposal to a client, and I also have a video that I need to edit. It was kind of supposed to go up this week. It was a sponsored video, but I kind of didn't hear back from them or my manager, and I don't think it's going to go up this week, but I still want to just get it done. And I also need to edit this week's podcast. So I've got quite a bit of work to do. So I think today's kind of going to be a work day and a spa day. So first things first is I'm just going to send off this proposal. I already started working on it in Honeybook. So I just need to fill in the prices and send it off to the client. And then we'll come back and do some editing throughout the day and just hang in. Please ignore the messy bed. Please ignore what I look like. I'm currently getting ready. Today has been a day. Let me get my hot tools. It's been a day. So today was the first port day. Screaming people. We were in Costa Maya, Mexico. I personally did not get off the ship. Nothing against Costa Maya, nothing against getting off the ship. I've already been to Costa Maya. And like I said, I wanted to use part of this trip for work as well. So I did get some work done, like some emails and some thinking, some planning, that proposal sent over. Anyway, what the heck? Hello? Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much. All right, bye-bye. I had my do not disturb on my cabin and they've got a delivery for me. It's from a brand, I think. I'll unbox it once it's here. But nothing against Costa Maya, as I was saying. But just went to work. So that's what I did. Got some stuff done. The lighting in these cabins, this is my only complaint so far. How am I supposed to do my mascara? Like, I cannot even see where my eyelashes are. 1 second. Side note, my facialist, she said she thought my lashes were fake. She was like, I thought they were eyelash extensions. And they're not. So that made me feel good, since you guys know I've been having eye issues. So it was a little bright spot, which, speaking of, I've been using these disposable mascara wands just to be extra safe. Okay, so I did the spa situation, had a great massage, a great facial, and then I went to the gym in between, which is always fun going to the gym on a cruise ship. Having this little kin mocktail, which is gently caffeinated. I so desperately wanted to get like a 3rd cup of coffee, but I was like, let me do this. That's 50 milligrams of caffeine instead of whatever coffee has. And fun fact, if you come on Virgin and you book through a travel agent, or like in this situation, we booked through the group, we got what's called a bar tab. Now, typically people use that for alcohol. I don't drink. And so you can use it for coffee and stuff. These are like $7 each. So I got 2 of these, stocked them up in the fridge. I got some ginger shots, went to the pool after the facial, which was so unbelievably hot. I couldn't hang for like 10 minutes. Then I got some work done. I was gonna work somewhere cute, but honestly, I ended up just working in bed. It was really nice. And then I found out our group was having some issues. I guess our ship didn't really dock until later than expected. I was in my massage, so I didn't really know what was going on. Tonight is Scarlet Night, which is kind of like the dress up night, and you're supposed to wear red. And our people are not back from their excursion. Like, I think they're just now getting back. So it was a little hectic to figure out, like, are we still getting ready? When are we getting ready? I was running up and down the stairs and elevators for some of the girls because they had hair appointments booked, and they were like, I'm going to get a no-call, no-show. Not no-call, no-show. That's what happens when you work somewhere. But, you know, a no-show for their appointment, and they're going to charge me. So I was, like, being a good Samaritan, like, running up and down, rescheduling appointments for people. So it was just kind of chaotic. And now I'm getting myself ready because there's a photographer who's going to take some pictures of us. So let's finish getting ready. I'll show you my dress. My friend Allie helped me pick it out, just like the outfit yesterday. We got it at a store called Dry Goods at the mall in Michigan. And I think it's really cute. I don't usually wear red, but I think it does look pretty nice on me, if I do say so myself. I just ate a whole pizza though, so I don't know how that's gonna go. It's gonna fit, but we'll see. The night is done. Had a really nice dinner. It's 10:30 and I gotta get my makeup off and go lay in bed because I have no idea how folks are, wait, I'm in the wrong, I am lost. I took a different elevator than I normally do. I have no idea where I'm going, so let me focus. And I'm in these heels. And I just gotta get home. I'm so tired. So tired. Oh, aft elevator. Good morning. Excuse the wild hair. I am in bed. We're in Bimini. I'm like torn. I'm really torn because I loved Bimini last time that I went. It is so beautiful. Like, this water is just unreal. And I really kind of want to get off the ship, but I'm also just like not feeling good. And I also have work to do. So I am recording a quick voiceover for a video that's due to a sponsor. I'm using my Shure MV88 Plus, which is like the perfect travel microphone because it's so small. Honestly sounds very comparable to my podcast microphone though, but it's like a fraction of the size. So I'm recording a little voiceover, and then I think I'm gonna run and grab some coffee and maybe at least sit out on my balcony to breathe in some of the salt air. Yeah, I don't know. There's a really nice beach club here, but I'm just not feeling it. And this is like my vacation, and I keep trying to remind myself, working vacation, keep trying to remind myself, like, it's not fun if you're forcing yourself to do stuff because you feel obligated to do it, you know? So we'll see. But let's do this voiceover really quick. So the area that I really like to play around with is the boost feature. You can use different AI hook titles and captions and things like that. I can hardly believe it, but tonight is the last night of the cruise, and I realized I never unboxed my little gift. I'm getting ready to pack up a little bit. I scheduled a hair appointment today, which I've never done on a Virgin cruise, a blowout. I'm a little nervous. Sometimes people don't know what to do with my hair, but I just think it'll be nice to not have to do my hair when I get home for like at least, a couple days or so. So anyway, Earth Harbor, I believe, is one of the sponsors of the Creator Wave. And so they dropped off some goodies for us, which is very exciting. We've got an antioxidant cleansing oil, a refining enzyme mask, and a crystal hydration mist, as well as a moisturizer. This is awesome. This is all vegan, cruelty-free, plant-based, holistic, fair trade, no gluten, like all the things. Totally my vibe. I love it. Sunshine Dew cleansing oil. I don't even know how to use cleansing oil. It smells nice. Apply to a dry face. Oh, so it dissolves your makeup, the oils. Okay, I gotta try this. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little packing up. I was just editing tomorrow's podcast. It's nowhere near finished, so it might go out, it might not. I also have like 8 hours in Miami tomorrow before my flight leaves, or Fort Lauderdale, wherever. So I'm trying to figure out what exactly I'm gonna do with my life that early. So I might just like edit the podcast at the airport and whatever. But let's pack up and get ready for the final dinner, the last supper, if you will. Good morning from Miami. We have docked in Miami. It's beautiful. It looks like a beautiful day. The skyline looks gorge. Gonna have a little ginger shot to start the day properly. Actually just had some hash browns and a little stewed tomato, it's becoming like my new favorite breakfast on this ship. At least I had it twice. So today I woke up and got a text that apparently like almost every flight on Delta, American, and some other line were grounded for hours. And I just proactively changed my flight. I was supposed to fly out tonight at 6 p.m., which was already causing me a bit of stress because it's like, what do I do until 6 p.m.? Wander around the streets of Miami, with 2 giant suitcases. So I decided I'm just gonna book a flight for tomorrow morning, first thing, like 8 a.m., and just book a hotel today. So I feel a lot less stressed. I can drop my bags off at the hotel. I'm still gonna have to loiter around Miami for quite a few hours, but hopefully they'll be nice and let me check in early. And if not, like I said, at least I'll have a place for my bags. So, oh my goodness. This is spicy. Ginger chili. I was just nervous since it was a late flight too. I'm like, if they cancel my flight like last minute, I'm gonna have wasted the whole day and I might have to spend the night in the airport. And that just sounds terrible. So I was able to find a pretty cheap but still good hotel. So it's all good. Now with that said, technically today's podcast is supposed to be up right now, and it's not. It's 8 o'clock. I've got to be off the ship in 45 minutes. I thought I had more time. I'm going to do my best rapid fire edit. I've got like 7 minutes left in the first pass, and yeah, I'll just find a coffee place or something in Miami to finish the job. But that's what I'm going to work on right now. Oh, I didn't even tell you about last night. We were taken to a secret room, which was the crew bar, which is very cool. I feel very cool to have been there. And we sang karaoke. We got our phones taken away and we sang karaoke. Part of the reason my voice sounds this way, I did Shania Twain's Man, I Feel Like a Woman. And yeah, it was really, really nice. It was just a nice like team bonding type thing. The idea was that we're content creators and we're always like living for the camera so much. And so it was really nice to just like let our hair loose, be silly, and not worry about anything being posted online, not worry about capturing the perfect content, just being ourselves. And it was really, really a great way to end the trip. So honestly, huge shout out to Nina and Clarice, the founders of Sidewalker Daily. It's been inspiring in more ways than one. So I'm really glad I came. And I had a great time. It was really fun. So I worked in Miami for a bit and then realized my next flight was canceled. So the only way I could get home the next day was by flying into Cleveland, which I did. But let me show you how I spent my time in my hotel room. Oh my gosh, this is so much food. I am not hungry, but I saw this place on Uber Eats and I had to order it. We just do not have food like this in Michigan. Okay. Let's do the little unboxing. So we've got some vegan gluten-free mac and cheese. Of course I need to try that. Everything's vegan and gluten-free, so I'm not going to say that over and over again. This is banana bread. I thought I would have this for the morning for my breakfast because I got to leave here at like 6 a.m. Tiramisu. I'm sorry, what? Save me from myself. Shiitake kale rice. Was that made for me? Okay. And a single croquette. I feel like this was supposed to come in a 4-piece with sauce, but honestly, I'm not mad because this is way too much food. So we're gonna give it a whirl. It's not very good. Continues to eat it anyway. Not for me. This tastes like what I make at home. I think there's a butternut squash in here. This is it. I should have just gotten this. Oh my God. So good. I'll try the desserts later. There's no way I'm gonna eat all this right now, so I'll update you.